Politics, leadership, and society. One of the really exciting things about the Spier Contemporary is that it happens every 2 years. This is its second cycle, and so we can see how South African artists' thoughts, feelings, and attitudes have changed over time. One of the major trends we identified in 2010 was that the mood and theme of a lot of the artwork was much more cynical and jaded when considering the state of the nation, and particularly cynical about the leadership of the country. For example, in the video work Representation and Discourse, the voice of Julius Malema, leader of the ANC Youth League, has been replaced with the voice of the cultural theorist Stuart Hall. So rather than his usual reactionary ideas, Malema is speaking in nuanced, progressive, and very complex terms about race and identity.
Institutions and so on. What is the need of all this scholarly hullabaloo about race when you can just turn to its reality?
In Matthew Blackman's work, Flagging Shame, he pointedly includes the post-apartheid presidents in the same wall of shame as the apartheid-era presidents, and manipulates the official portraits to indicate the defining features and failures, for him, of the president's term in office. Mbeki looms over the other presidents, and his term is characterized by the black ribbon to emphasize his failure to address the AIDS pandemic. The portraits are placed in a pattern reminiscent of the Y in the new South African flag. Other works in the show which use symbols of the nation to reflect an ambivalence about the nation are Stuart Bird's State of the Nation and Washer and Nasher by James Clayton. In State of the Nation, the old and the new flags are merged to create a hybrid that speaks to the lingering of the old in the new nation. Washer and Nasher dramatically plays the new national anthem, with each note accompanied by plumes of fire and waves of hot air. In another comment on the state of the nation, but perhaps in this case on civil society, the artwork Debased Under, which means the bystander, the artist animates the rot that can or does occur when we don't act or participate in society and hold leaders accountable. What is interesting is that the artist is from Polokwane, and we literally had to bring the rich red sand from Polokwane. So the piece is literally of its place. And those of you who are South African will know that Polokwane has a really important role in South Africa's recent political history, because it was the site of the ANC conference where Jacob Zuma was elected as president of the ANC. A moment in South Africa's political history which we might look back on and identify as a turning point, but certainly a point where a popular stand was taken and leadership was changed. In The Perfect Leader by Zen Marie and Jessica Gregory, the audience is asked to reconsider what it means to be a leader and what qualities a leader should have. It looks at a generic statesman character and positions him as a person with human dreams and desires. It critiques and questions the cult of the individual charismatic leader by stripping the leader of the symbols of power and statesmanship inherent in the uniform of office, the formal suit. The leader, played by an actor, literally removes his jacket, shoes, and outer layers of clothes to reveal the vulnerable person under the formal suit, and zones in on the eyes, ears, and mouth to ask us how a leader should act, think, and feel.